Hello and welcome to Thrift Quest. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Instead of actually going thrifting, we're going to be putting together some outfits with my thrifted closet. It's like probably 80% thrifted. Some of it is secondhand from like Depop, Poshmark, that type of thing. Specifically, I've been feeling very inspired by medieval revival and Renaissance revival. And I wanted to style some outfits inspired by the show Merlin. Yes, that show ended like 10 years ago. For some reason, people still talk about it. I say that as if I'm not one of those people. But anyway, I've been rewatching the series, and all of the outfits are amazing. Not really historically accurate, but I don't really care about that as much. So today specifically, I'm going to be styling outfits inspired by Merlin characters. So I'm not going to be doing like full costumes. I'm going to try and make these like real outfits that I would actually like wear out. That's kind of the baseline for me, is if I would actually wear this outfit and it fits with the character, then it'll work. So they're going to be inspired. I don't have everything that these characters would wear, so we're gonna, use some creative liberties. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, we're starting off with kind of a slam dunk because I just happen to have the perfect Gwen dress. Like, come on. I think she wears at least like 2 different types of dresses that are this like lavender color. I thrifted this. It was like $5 because they put it in like the sleepwear section. I think they thought it was a nightgown, even though it's got like a metal zipper straight down the back. But yeah, it's from the, I would say, late 60s. I've actually been able to find what I think the sewing pattern is that the person used to make this, because it's definitely homemade. But yeah, it's perfect. I'm just going to throw some lace-up boots on with this. Because this is kind of part of Gwen's like pre-queen era. So she doesn't really wear a lot of like accessories. Maybe I'll just throw like a little bag on there as well. Yeah, pretty easy. Okay, next is Morgana. And I have this top, which I feel like is pretty perfect. I mean, she doesn't wear anything that's like exactly like this, but the sleeves, come on. The color I think is pretty good too for like, she tends to wear like darker tones. So I have a couple of skirts that could work. So this one is just like a brown tiered skirt. I don't know if I love that. This one is like velvet. I think this color is probably better. It's like more similar to the top, so it can kind of look more like one piece instead of 2 pieces, but we'll try it on. I think this will work. And then I think for Morgana, she tends to wear like a lot of gold things, so we'll put on, well, I have a couple different ones. I think we'll try one of the gold belts. And then maybe just like a little purse, and then brown boots. Again, I think like all of the characters are gonna have brown boots because, medieval times, that's kind of what they wore. Okay, for Arthur, I think I have to go with this. I purchased this from Incandescent Kiki. They did like a Depop sale, and I think they actually like DIY'd this a little bit from just like a jacket, but I feel like this is pretty good. This one is definitely more costumey, but you know, whatever, it's fine. And then I think I'll put this underneath. So he wears a lot of like red, very like royal looking colors, like jewel tones and things like that. A lot of red. And of course I have nothing that is, you know, in the right style that's that color red. So we're gonna go with this. It's a little bit more of like a neutral, like purplish brown. But I think that'll be okay. And then I just have some like dark brown pants, and then again the boots. I don't have any gloves, but oh well. I think it'll still work. Okay, I'm gonna do Gaius just because I think it's fun. He wears a lot of like long, like tunic style dresses. I don't know. I think this is pretty good. It's got like embroidery too. I haven't buttoned it up all the way there, but so I just need some sleeves to go under this because he always has sleeves. And then I do have hand warmers as well. I'm not sure about the color, but we'll see how it looks. So I do have this. I actually thrifted in the last video if you watched it. It's kind of just like a robe, but it has these sleeves, which I think are kind of perfect. I think he does wear at least one outfit that is like this color. And the other color, so maybe combining them. I'm not sure about the two colors together. It's a little bit of a weird color combo, but I mean, there's some tones I think that match. We'll try it. We'll try it. I just want to do like a general townsfolk outfit, just because why not? This is a good base, but I definitely need a little bit more. So maybe like this like Renaissance style corset. It's actually a little bit small for me, but that's fine. I feel like that goes with this, but we need some sleeves. I don't know. I think the problem is this neckline is too high, so maybe. Okay, I found this like scarf thing. I think I'll just like drape that kind of around me, and we'll just stick with these two pieces, and then of course the brown boots as always. So I would love to do a druid look. Somehow I don't have a cloak. I don't know how that happened, but I should definitely have a cloak. I have these two. This one's a little bit crazier, and it's definitely not even close to the source material, but it does seem kind of magical to me. The other one is a little bit closer to like the colors that you see them wear. I think what I'll do instead of a cloak is just kind of throw a scarf over my head, sort of like a hood. I don't know. This is not really the right color, but it does go with the one dress, and it seems very like magical. So this one is going to be a pretty loose interpretation of the source material, but I don't know. I think it looks pretty magical. It's what I would wear. Okay, scratch that last one. This one is perfect. This is really cool. It's like velvet. I think this actually is a silk blend, but this is definitely a better color, and I feel like it gets the vibe a little bit better. So for Merlin, I'm actually going to go with the same top that we're using for Arthur. How poetic. This is the closest thing I have to like a brown sort of jacket, and I'm cheating a little bit because this is my mom's, but that's fine. And then I don't really have like a red like neckerchief, but I did crochet this brown one, and I feel like it goes with, you know, the rest of the colors really well. And then I think I'll just do the brown pants. I have a different pair that's like a lighter brown, so we'll see which one looks better. And then, you guessed it, brown boots again. Okay, that's gonna be it for today. Let me know what you thought. I actually really like how all of the outfits turned out. Surprisingly, they actually work just as like outfits, but also I think a lot of them work pretty well with the characters, just based on like what I had in my closet. I think my favorite was probably Morgana. I could totally see myself wearing that when it starts to get a little bit cooler, because as much as I would love for it to be fall, it's not yet. So I am currently dying in this jacket, but let me know if you'd like to see more videos styling like this, like maybe different TV shows or other aesthetics, because I like a lot of fantasy and like whimsical inspired styles. So that's all I've got for you today. Subscribe to join the quest, and I'll see you in the next one.